All right.
Ready?
We are live.
We are live.
All right. Well, good. Well, Rob, thanks for coming, and everybody who's watching us here on video, we appreciate your time. And we did our first partner series in person a few weeks ago, and we got another one coming up in September, which we're excited about. But this is one that we're trying something different, doing kind of a more concise version with just Brett and I. And so today we've got Rob Bumgarner with Goldstar, and they're one of our go-to pin suppliers, and you'll find out why here in a minute. And I think that pins are obviously something that a lot of people associate with our industry, and I guess it could be, kind of an eye roll a little bit with pins for people sometimes, but the fact is we use them, and it's important to have a good one. And Goldstar's got some, I think, unique things about their product, and then also some of the selling points that we thought need to be understood by our customers, and some things that are valuable to them. So Rob, I'll go ahead and turn it over to you, and we'll get going.
Well, good deal. Well, I appreciate it, and thanks for having me here. And yes, for anybody who's on the video that might have rolled their eyes when we're going to talk about pins, I'll go ahead and correct you right now, Landon. We don't sell pins at Goldstar. We sell writing instruments. So it just sounds a little bit better when you say it that way. So, but no, like all joking aside, though, writing instruments is our number one category. Of course, as you can see in the booth behind me here. Going to talk a little bit about the majority of the time we'll be writing instruments. If we have time, we'll get into some other product categories that we have. But I kind of joke. I tell people, it's my job to go out there and kind of make selling pins and writing instruments. Just make it cool. Make it sexy. I don't know if that's okay to say here, but make it sexy. Make it fun. So we're gonna, we know you can get pins from anywhere. But we have some things that some other companies out there don't offer. So what I'm going to do is just kind of try to open your eyes to some of those things out there. So for starters with our line, writing instruments is our number one category. And what we're known for is full color. As you can see in our Goldstar swirl, our company logo behind us, a lot of color. So if your company logo has 2, 3, 4 colors in it, really think about us, because we can do it on, not only pins, but drinkware. We can do it on some stationery items, notebooks and jotters and journals, that kind of thing. We have some gift sets, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. But so think full color, large imprint areas on the pins, and I'll hold up some examples here in a little bit. But to kind of cover the basis, we actually don't charge setups or run charges on anything in our line. So trying to make it easy to order from. Simplicity is kind of our business model. So ease of ordering, ease of doing business. Get the order in, get it out quick, that kind of thing. So no setups, no run charges, and then free ground shipping on all writing instrument orders. So my example is whether you order 100 or 100 million pieces of a pen, a pencil, a highlighter, if it writes, it ships for free with us. So something to kind of keep in mind there. And then the last thing, Landon and I talked about this prior to the meeting here. For anyone that's on the call and would be interested in getting a spec sample done of a writing instrument with your logo on there, if it's a laser engraved pen or if it's a full color decorated pen or pencil, we'll do it at no charge for you. It's just we like to put something in your hand. So like I said, that's just the kind of gift I'm going to give away to anybody who wants to join the video. And like I said, just hook up with Landon, Brett, whoever, and they'll get that taken care of. So if y'all are ready, we'll jump into some examples here of kind of what we're known for.
Let me just kind of put a bow on something. So I just want to summarize, because for the folks that are watching, maybe not understand some of the terminology like run charges and things like that. Yeah. So Rob hit it right out of the gate, the reasons that they are a go-to for us and why we think they bring a lot of value to our customers. And that is the fact that they give large imprint areas on pins that can be done in full color. And he mentioned no setups and no run charges. So the run charge in our industry, for those that don't understand, is in traditional pin printing, when you have spot colors, you're not only going to have a setup for each color, but then you would have a run charge for the second color, third color, fourth color. So the first color is typically included, and anything after that would be charged. And so in this case, because you're getting full color imprint and you got no setups and no run charges, it's just really clean. And then sort of the cherry on top is the fact that they offer free ground shipping. And then I know we're going to talk about in the times that we're living in, anti-microbial and things like that. So but the 4 tent poles, I think, for me, are full color printing, no setups, no run charges, and free shipping. And that's kind of a game changer, and one of the main reasons that we think there's a ton of value here for customers.
That's right. Appreciate it. So, and what all those points, again, just goes back to our simplicity model. So let's start off with a couple of examples here. So what we're looking at here is our wide body pin here. So it's a wider body style pin. You can do the 360-degree wrap on there, full color all around the barrel of the pin there. So this particular pin here, we call it a wide body pin. Obviously, it's a little bit bigger than your standard slim body pin, which again, we can do the full color, full wrap on. But with the wide body pin, I told you about large imprint areas earlier. And the example I like to use just to kind of give you an idea is if it fits on a business card, it will fit on this wide body style pin here. So just like the example here, you know, it looks like a business card pin. We've been seeing a lot of requests for the business card pin. Just the other day, a restaurant did a coupon on there where they printed their logo, 10% off if you bring it back in the store. It was a pizza company. So just, you can kind of get creative and do some out of the box things here. But like I said, you get one price, and if you want to do a one color, one location, fine. But for that exact same price, you can do a full color, full wrap. So just take advantage. An example a colleague of mine uses is, you know, we don't watch TV in black and white anymore. So no offense if I'm hurting you here, but if you're ordering a blue pen with a white imprint, I'm sure it looks great, and I'm sure you've probably done it for a while now, but it's just kind of time to start thinking of some different things, because like I said, maybe a penny or two more, you can get something with a nice full color, full wrap imprint on there. And these pens actually do write great. So it has what we call our ever smooth ink in there, not to get all ink nerd on you or anything like that, but writes like a gel and dries like a ballpoint. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. And it's, like I said, plastic pen, you're under $1 sale price. So no setup and free ground shipping. So the pen I actually just held up here is actually our new Anti-Microbial Additive Pin. And that's kind of what I'm going to touch on here. I'm just going to touch on some best sellers and trends. And of course, with everything going on right now, antimicrobial is where it's at. So this pen has an additive that's already mixed into the plastic. It's already mixed into the grip here, and it prevents the growth of, you know, molds and algae and bacteria and all that other stuff there. So instead of having, you know, at a restaurant, for example, or when you're or a bar or whatever, when you're checking out, instead of having your bucket that says clean pens and your bucket that says dirty pens, you can, you know, just use the antimicrobial and just make it easy on everybody.
And
so
you guys, Rob, if I'm not mistaken, you guys have figured out a special anti-COVID formulation. That thing will just simply not, COVID just simply cannot live. It dies immediately when it hits the surface. Is that right?
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. It's not like a vaccine or anything like that, but it's like let's just say it's the second best thing. So.
All right. No, that's a disclaimer. That's not true. Anyone who heard that,
yeah,
I'm not putting Rob on the hook or Goldstar on the hook.
So yeah, it's the very small print on the sign that you can't read back there. So.
The one thing I was going to say too is I figured Brett would jump in when you talk about, you know, the blue pen with the white imprint and then doing it with a full color imprint. That's right up his alley, because I mean, you know, he's big on making sure that we do not only great products, but he's real big on making sure that we print really cool artwork on those products.
Yeah, very much so. And then you had mentioned the fact that it was $1 sell price. Right now, budgets are being cut, spending is being cut just across the nation, and building brand that's budget friendly for that kind of stuff is just, you know, it's good. It's good to find a good quality object that you can build your brand with. It doesn't break the bank.
Brett, I have to jump in and say we neglected to edit the whiteboard behind you that says germs.
This is real as it gets right here.
Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
That's great. But yeah, to your point, let's talk. Yeah, so the pens I just showed are actually under $1. But yeah, that's what we're seeing. Again, trend budgets are being cut. People are looking for more bang for their buck. You know, pens are not only nowadays not just use it and give it back to the person. Now it's use it, and if you touched it, you know, it's yours. It's yours to keep. So with that being said, let's talk about this one, for example, here. So this is the La Jolla Stylist pen, plastic pen. So you're still under $1. You can do the nice full color imprint on there. This isn't a wrap pen, but you do have the full color. But what's cool about it, if you can see the stylus on there, it's actually a silver stylus. So first of all, stylus pens have been extremely popular now. And the trend has moved from nice metal pens with the stylus to, like I said earlier, budgets are being cut. Now they're doing some more inexpensive pens, affordable pens with the stylus on there. And the silver stylus just gives it a different touch, you know, than your standard black stylus. And there's a couple others with the silver I'll show here in a little bit. But like I said, nice full color imprint, just kind of a unique stylus on there. And that's the La Jolla. Very nice pen right now. Like I said, with the budgets being cut, and nobody wants to touch anything, stylus pens are where it's at. So switching gears, since we're on the nobody wants to touch anything. So every pin in our line, well, first of all, this is our Colorama, one of our best-selling plastic pins. Again, full color, full wrap on this one. The reason why it's in a bag is because we can now polybag any writing, individually polybag any writing instrument in our line. So there is a small additional charge for this. It adds 6 cents to each pin. But if you want to polybag 100, if you want to polybag 100,000, we can do that for you. So it's just another way of when your order shows up, you're going to feel a little bit safer than, you know, all the pins ship bulk in a box. But the polybag is something we've really seen. It adds a couple extra production days too, but something we can do on, like I said, whether it's a pen, a pencil, whatever the case may be. The polybag has been a huge hit for us. So a lot of requests for that.
I think that's a great. I appreciate you showing that, because again, the times we're living in, I think that's just another little thing. And I know Brett's been big on this, on things that we can, you know, add in, you know, custom packaging and things like that lately to just enhance our offering. And, you know, that is a very simple, very inexpensive thing that's very timely right now if somebody's planning to give these things out. So I think that's a great add-on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I got 2 pins I want to highlight real quick, because we have what we call a crazy good deal going on right now on a few different items. And what crazy good deal means for us, first of all, the terminology isn't the most unique out there. It's a really good deal. So we call it a crazy good deal. But one of our best selling metal pins in our line is our Ellipse Softy. So this is a good example of it. Full color imprint. I think the white barrel really makes that full color imprint pop on there. But the great thing about this pin right now, again, in addition to the no setup and free shipping, is this pin regular sell price is around $1.65. Right now you're at $1 for this particular pin right here, no matter the quantity, 100-piece minimum. So awesome deal on it right now. Landon, Brett, I'll send you guys the flyer so you can share with whoever you need to. But the reason why I'm highlighting it right now is we do this special on this particular pin about once a year. Now's the time that we're doing it here in 2020, and it is taking off like wildfire. So it's done really well for
or a plastic pen.
This is actually a metal pin, so it has some weight to it. The cool, unique design. You know, the design
for the soft hand, like that soft.
Sorry?
It's got that soft hand, like that.
Exactly, and thank you. I think I just kind of breezed over that. You're right. So first of all, if anybody needs a sample of this, reach out to Landon or Brett, because you can't obviously touch it right now. But we call it the Ellipse Softy because the entire barrel has that rubberized, soft touch feel to it. So it's almost like the entire barrel's a grip. So very comfortable in your hand, has that nice kind of matte finish look to it, but awesome pin. That's the Ellipse Softy with Stylist. Crazy good deal going on right now. The next one I just want to feature real quick, kind of a unique design again, and you can see kind of a theme here. Every one of these I'm showing has a stylus on it so far. So this is our Islander gel pen. So kind of a cool stylus on the end. You got the green stylus on the end to match. The inside just kind of had some green. I don't know if you can see it real well, but the green accents on there. Full color imprint. It is a gel pen. And it does have a little weight to it as well. So very nice pen. Again, crazy good deal on it. I'll be honest with you. I'm sorry, Landon and Brett, off the top of my head, I don't even know the special on it, but it's an awesome deal. It's about 50% off right now of regular retail price. So again, I'll show you guys some flyers on it, but it's something that we introduced at the beginning of this year, and then we just happened to put it on the special right now. So the Islander gel pen done very, very well for us lately. All right, so I tell you what, so the main pin, and I haven't even talked about this, and I'll kind of want to show you this and a couple more. So our Bowie collection of pins.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Hold that up. The Islander looks like it's on special for 89 cents a piece right now.
Thank you very much. There you go. 89 cents. And then, like I said, the first one that I showed you, the Ellipse, 99 cents on a seat. Thank you very much, Landon. So our Bowie collection of pins is our #1 family of metal pins. This is our Bowie Midnight. I don't know if y'all just heard Alexa in the background there. I didn't think I said her name, but anyway, she's jumping on there. But our Bowie family of pins, this is the Bowie Pearl, the white one. Then you have the Bowie Midnight. So there's about 9 different versions of our Bowie collection. If you're not selling our Bowie pin, if you're not looking, if you haven't touched it, if you haven't felt it, reach out for samples. It's an awesome pin. This one just happens to have the stylus. We have some without a stylus. We have our Bowie LED, which lights up. So you got the pink light with the pink stylus. So, and then you twist it to get the actual pin out. So just some different unique twists. We have a Rollerball Bowie. So like I said, it's just our #1 collection of pins. Not going to talk too much about it, but if you're not selling it right now, and if you're not trying to break the bank, but you do want a nice quality pin that writes well with a little weight to it, again, that people seem to be requesting, the Bowie collection is definitely what you need to be showing for sure.
We did an order with this pin, the Bowie, last year for a client that did an event, which seems like an odd thing to
yeah,
say.
an event. What are those things?
Yeah.
Like we're humans together.
And they were very happy with it. They had an event logo that had a lot of colors in it. So again, I think it was just a classic situation that just fit Goldstar really well, where they wanted a pin that had a little bit of weight. It was a decent quality pin, but they didn't have a ton of money to throw at it, and they were able to do their event logo without having to compromise it at all. They did it in full color, and they loved it. So that I agree, and I know that the Bowie is one of Brett's favorites that you guys have too. So.
Yeah, it's a pretty sleek design, and it's been in our line for a few years now, and we just keep expanding on it. So like I said, I always touch on it every meeting, and I do it for a reason, because it's our #1 seller. I do have a couple more that are just kind of some out of the box pins that I'll show you just real quick, and then we can end it. We can move on to some drinkware items, whatever the case may be. But you know, you all of course have a lot of clients in Louisville, but you know, hardworking town, blue collar town. This might be something you guys would be interested in. This is our Pro Tool 6-in-1 pin. So you know, twist the grip to get the pin out. You got the stylus on one end. I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually got a leveler. You got the ruler that's printed on there, and then if you twist the end off here, it has a Phillips and then a flathead screwdriver on there. So this pin kind of does it all. It's 6-in-1. I don't know, you know, you could find some other uses for it, but very nice pin here. Again, that's the Pro Tool pin 6-in-1. It retails at about $1.65, if I'm not mistaken. 250 piece minimum for it, but it comes in a few different colors. Again, just a little bit something out of the box. And then you also have a light up pin here where it has that nice, this is our Tray Chic LED softy. The tip actually lights up there. I don't want to blind you and shine it in the camera, but it's got the flashlight on the tip of it. Great for delivery drivers, restaurants where you're signing checks at night, you know, or dimly lit rooms. And what do you know, it has a stylus on the end too. So those are just the writing instruments that I did want to highlight today. Just again, if you got any questions, if you want some samples, if you want to see your logo on some of these things, reach out to Landon Brett, you know, and they'll obviously get with me, and we'll put some virtuals together showing your logo on the items I've shown and other items in our line as well. So Landon, that's about all the writing instruments I wanted to kind of talk about. We can talk about PPE, drinkware, stationery. Just let me know what else you think your clients might like.
No, that's so. Thank you again. And I think Jen, how much time? Where are we at time wise? So I want to make sure that we respect people's time that are watching. Are we close to 30 minutes?
Yeah, we have about 7 more minutes.
Okay, cool. So again, Rob, thank you. I think you've done a wonderful job. I think I've given an overview of it, and I just want to reiterate, and I really appreciate Rob offering to do free spec samples. So anybody who's watching this, and we'll be sending it out, but. And what a spec sample is a one finished piece with your logo on it at no charge. So if you're just wanting not only to see a sample of something, but in this case, we can take your logo and make sure that it's not just a random sample, but it's your sample. We're happy to do that. And then Rob, if you just want to maybe touch on a couple of the, you know, we did drinkware last time with ETS, but I'd love, you know, I know that you guys have some really nice, like cost-effective drinkware. We could touch on a couple of those, and then we can wrap up.
Sure, sounds good. Well, I'm going to start with our #1 seller. This is our Yeti. Y'all ready? White ceramic mug. So, and the reason why I'm showing this, I joke that I say it's our Yeti, of course, but this is our #1 selling non-writing instrument item. So I just want to make sure I said that right. Does come with the full color full wrap imprint on there. This is a 15-ounce mug. But like I said, pretty basic, but we do so many, I have to show it. The reason for that, our price is very competitive, $375, but it only has a 36-piece minimum too. So in that price, again, there's no setup for the full color. The price does include however many colors you want to print on there, but it's our #1 selling writing instrument. But new for this year, or I'm sorry.
Okay. Quick question. Yeah, non-writing instrument. Is it only available in white because of the full color imprint?
It is. Yeah, that's exactly right. We do have another ceramic mug in our line, black, but it's just one color. So you can you're not limited to how many colors, which is, again, low minimums, which is why we sell so much. But we have increased our drinkware line for this year. So last year we introduced full color full wrap. This year we introduced stainless steel items with the full color full wrap. So just some very cool items. It's just an expansion on the drinkware line. It was our number 2 product category, and then the pandemic hit and PPE slid up to that number 2 spot. But our drinkware line has done really, really well for us. The swell bottles, you know, things like this that you've seen out there. Prices are very competitive. Again, no setup charge, again, across the board. There would be freight because it, you know, I said earlier, if it writes, it ships for free. Well, this is a non-writing item, so of course there would be a little freight. But again, the no setups really helps. You got the canteen bottle here. So there's, like I said,
I would just jump in real quick. Sorry to interrupt you. I think,
fine.
again, the theme with Goldstar is, for me, is full color print. I mean, I think that's one of the main reasons that we would go to Goldstar on a lot of things. And I think that's why it would be a nice complement to what we did on the last series, which was ETS, because, you know, ETS has just gotten into full color, but I think that's your guys' main thing. And so this is a wonderful complement, I think, for, you know, some of those items where you're just going to have to do full color, because I think that you guys have made it maybe even a little bit easier and a little more cost effective to do that right now.
Well, we tried, and we've really taken the position that we want to attack full color. You know, new companies out there are coming up with all these creative designs with gradients and this, that, and the other, and it's tough to find promotional items that are affordable where you can put all those colors on there. So that's the kind of avenue that we've taken, and it's worked out well for us so far. So.
Would the free spec sample extend to any of those drinkware items or no?
Technically, no. If somebody's working on a nice opportunity and they have to see it before, reach out to me. I mean, there's no firm no with our company. It's just, if the opportunity presents itself, we'll do it. But like I said, writing instruments all day long. If it's full color, engraved, absolutely.
Fair enough.
Yep. I tell you what, if you got a quick second, Landon, I'm just going to talk about a couple gift sets, and I'll wrap it up in 30 seconds here. Everybody's working from home. Employers are trying to give people kits to work from home or back to business kits, that kind of thing. This is a good example right here, full color on the box. I told you about our Bowie family of pins earlier. So it's just a nice presentation there. We also have the pin with the flashlight gift set. It comes packaged in the box. But like I said, just kind of something unique there. Then we also have the journal with the pin gift set as well. So like I said, the only reason I showed that right now, a lot of companies are doing these kits, these stay at home, work at home, work, whatever. Welcome back to work. But our products do fit well. Especially, you know, throw a pin in there, throw an inexpensive drinkware item, or just throw a box that's already kitted together in with the other items. So just kind of something to keep in mind there. Like I said, no setups and all that good stuff. So if you print on the flashlight, print on the pin, there's no setups for any of that, which would, of course, add up. So just something to keep in mind there.
So that first set that you showed with the white box?
Yes, sir.
You get the full color imprint on the box, and then the pin looks like it could be the full color, or?
Absolutely. Yep. Full color on everything. Full color, both pins on top of the box. And this retails just under $8, but for all the gift sets that I showed, it's just a minimum of 25 pieces too. So you don't have to, you know, do 100 of the set or anything like that. You can keep it fairly low.
Got it. Yeah. No,
now, would you have to do the same imprint on both pins in that situation?
No.
Or could they do? Okay.
You can do 2 different imprints. Absolutely.
Very cool.
Yep.
Very good. Well, I think we're coming up against the time, Rob. I do want to just say again, I thought you did an awesome job. Thank you. I think this is
good.
Good for our customers, and we appreciate your partnership and the offer again for the free spec sample. And we're going to be putting this out to make sure that people can see it, and then hopefully we get a ton of opportunities, and we'll send them your way, man.
Absolutely. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm here anytime you need me. Reach out.
All right. We'll see you later.
All right. See y'all.